Oh, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk a little bit about what I have been thinking and doing on preparing for this economic problems that we're fixing to get into, that is going to be devastating to probably over 90% of the people in the United States. The thing is, Americans, they're not used to this type of stuff. They've never seen it, and they're looking for they'll be looking for somebody to rescue them instead of taking the steps where they will have some kind of control over their own lives. And now, I travel around. The last couple of years, I've been traveling around here in the United States, and who do I see? I am meeting people that are like-minded. They're aware of what's going on. They are taking steps, doing things for themselves on what they think they need to do. I don't get around wimps. None of the people that I see are wimps. People that, when I travel, I tell people, text me as I'm traveling through your state and I'll see you. And these people that do, I stop and I see them and we talk, we enjoy each other's companies, we share ideas, and, we go like that. And so I've heard a lot of really good ideas. And I push the three-man militia, and the three-man militia isn't what do you call it? The fix. I mean, everything is fixed when you get three-man militia. That's not what it's about. But you need three-man militias to get anything done. If three-man militias aren't in place, I don't know how you're going to do other things. And so far, everybody that I've talked to, and they come up with their ideas, and we share ideas and stuff like that. That's where the three-man militia always fits in on any of them. It needs to be. You need that done. And but anyway, I've been in the Tulsa area. Spent a lot of time down there, so there's people that I've met down there. One thing, people are kind of tight-lipped, and they promote it. A lot of these preparedness people promote, don't tell people, you do all this stuff and all that. And that's, to a degree, that is correct. And for sure is correct if you're a loner, because you're pretty much screwed. It don't make any difference. So you got to be quiet and do your little thing in the shadows and stuff like that. Right back, same thing. Once you start getting three-man militias lined up, then you don't have to be in the dark all the time. I mean, now you can speak up, and the main reason is so then you can find more like-minded people, or at least make people think. And so they know me down in that area, and people don't mind talking to me and saying stuff to me. And I don't care. I'll say anything to anybody. Now, saying it on YouTube is a different story. Out in the public, I can't go into a lot of detail on a lot of stuff. But this last people, I've been seeing them more and more, and we're working out a deal. And because, like I say, they're asking what I want to do about this and that, and how do you make money? That's one of the things that now they know how to make money in today's world and this type of stuff. But how are you going to do it when nobody has anything? And this is what we've been talking about. He's come up with some good ideas, and And so I think we can make things happen. Uh, he's setting things up as a club. You join this club, and there's different levels of this club. And as a beginner, this is the idea where now they can, they're kind of tight-lipped on saying exactly everything that they have and where it's at and all this stuff until you move up the ladder. And as they can trust you more, and then you're the type of person that they want, then you can do like that. And everything is based on the Constitution and morals. So I was really shocked how this is something that people have taken to heart, and they understand the value of good morals. And so that's what we're doing. And I really can't go into detail as exactly what it is we're doing. But like I say, it is they've got the 3-man militias, not near enough, and but they've got the groundwork laid on how you're going to use them, how you're going to do it, and all this kind of stuff. And everybody will kind of have their kind of job, I guess you might say. And my job is, like I say, everything that you see in the videos that I talk about. And that's why I try to tell people I'm not in a leadership position. And the reason is I'm too old. And but at the same time, I've got experience. And so that's what's putting me in a special position. And that's somebody they can throw ideas at. And they know I'm not bashful about saying good or bad or, who's the stupid shit to come up with something like that. And so this is how it's coming together like that. And I say it is in the Tulsa area, and we're stepping it up a degree now of making it happen. Everything is on paper. It's already done on paper. Like I say, the way they're going to run it, it is set up. We've talked about it. I think a lot of it is realistic, and there's some of it we're going to have to work on. But let's see the time. Now, in the way of what do I need? Okay, I've got a place to stay, my RV, and I've got. Remember, I was ready for Y2K, and everybody got a good laugh. There's nothing happened, but it doesn't make any difference because I got everything. Once you have everything, you don't need to worry about it. So I haven't been spending money on stuff because I already got everything. And now I do suggest if you are planning on doing any kind of defense, home defense, or defending yourself, or any of this stuff, because like I say, everything is going to be separated. You got the workers and you got the people for the way we have it set up, because it's such a big operation. You can't do everything. And but if you're going to be into the defensive kind of stuff, I would suggest 2 tomahawks. Right offhand, I would say one like I've got, and that's the cold steel. I think it's a Plainsman or something like that. It's the smallest cold steel tomahawk, and then and it's got a wooden handle and stuff like that. And another one that's got the steel handle, another tomahawk with a steel handle. because there is some maintenance on the one that I use. So this other one would be no maintenance on something like that. Machete, and you should have the skills on how to use those. You know, how to cut and chop stuff and all this kind of stuff. We don't want you getting hurt. And now for me, I'll be needing a generator. And I don't need to use it. I don't even use it, but it'll be something that I'm going to have to, because I don't have room. That's why I haven't had one. But I don't need one. I don't use one. Now people have been talking about solar. Now this is something that I may be. I've got minimal of solar, but I haven't used it because I don't need it. But since I'm going to be settling in, parking in one particular area, and then so because I do believe one of the ways they have to control you is power. If you have the shelter, you know, that's good, but if you don't have no way to take care of your shelter, that's not good. I'd hate to be living in the city with no way to keep your shelter livable. So, but I've got the shelter, and now I want to make sure it's going to stay livable. And you notice I don't talk about guns and knives and stuff like that. These are things you really should already have taken care of. But the main thing is going to be the people, who you're going to be with, and have some kind of rules, how. And the cool thing about these kind of rules, what makes them different than regulations, is when you have morals and you understand the Constitution, and with that, the rules, you know, of course, you know, I mean, do you have food to take care of yourself? Do you have the means to cook it? Do you have a place to sleep and stuff? You know, I mean, why do we need to make regulations for something like that? And yeah, we have rules for that, but you should already have this kind of stuff. So this is what I'm saying. A lot of it is going to be like that. Knowledge and experience. So I'll tell you, if nothing else, this summer I'd be going out doing some camping. And people said, well, you need to buy land. No, that may not be a good thought, because when you have this land, now how are you going to take care of it? You're going to be like us. You're going to be needing people to help take care of this stuff. You got the land, you can grow your own garden, stuff like that. Yeah, but if you can't protect it, you know, it's not going to work. So if you don't have the land by now, it's probably too late. If you already have the land, you should already have a program put together like we've got. Now, right now, our program's on paper, and I'm not there, so I don't want to say too much. But like I say, if you have land, you better be open to work with others, and you better have a plan on how you're going to make it work. That's why I say we have the plan, and we've talked about it, and it looks like it's going to work. And so, but I need to get there so I can make the plan work. So I'll be sharing more about it when I'm there. Kind of like when I was sharing more about three-man militia when I was in an area where we had to use three-man militia for all this stuff. Like I say, this isn't done like that. But water purification, I mean, this is all stuff that you should have. You should know about it. Let's see, you need food, you need water, you need shelter, you need protection. I said you need a machete and tomahawks. I will show you exercises. I've got videos on exercises on how to use those things. But if you're going to be with us, and you're going to be with me in particular, doing the work that I'm going to be doing on this thing, you will have to have that stuff, because you need to be working out. You need to know that you've got the confidence to do what needs to be done. And these things are the things that are going to help you do it. plus all the duties that we're going to have. But anyway, this Mike, nostressmike.com.